Hello everyone, I'm PrussianPrince with another Total War Warhammer 2 tournament match cast. This is again Warhammer World Championship, second stage, also another group stage basically. And here we have Alrik Ral up against the PhoenixKing. Of course Alrik Ral is part of the RTK clan. I don't know if the PhoenixKing is in a clan, but this should be an interesting one. Again, Alrik Ral is quite a tournament veteran. He's done very well recently in tournaments. We'll see how this pans out though. Time to go over the builds. So again, Wood Elves against Lizardmen. Now the Wood Elves have Drika, Spellsinger of Life, 2 Wild Riders, looks like, yeah, some, one there. They also have 2 Glade Riders with spears, essentially. We also see 2 Wildwood Rangers and 4 Eternal Guards with shields. Last but not least, 5 Glade Guards. All of them are Starfire Shafts except for one of them, which is the Hagbane Tips variant. Did I mention the 2 Wildwood Rangers? I don't know, maybe I forgot. Okay, now on the other side we have the Lizardmen. Have Gore Rock alongside a King Priest of Beasts, with 2 Bastildons that have solar engines. Also have 2 skink cohorts and a skink cohort with javelins, so that's technically 3 skink cohorts. We'd also see 4 Saurus spears, one of them is the ROR. Have 2 Saurus warriors with shields. By the way, all the spears have shields as well. And last but not least, 2 Chameleon Skinks up front. So time to hit play, and let's take a look at this. So Wood Elves against Lizardmen, typically Lizardmen favored, but latest DLC, you know, some people have had success in this matchup as Wood Elves. See how this works out though. Drika can have some annoying summons and such. We'll see how they are used. Looks like there's gonna be a summon here. It's a Manticore summon, okay. Oh, look at the Chameleon Skinks. They're actually being focused, which is an interesting choice. Oh, Dryad summon on top of the Chameleon Skinks, so that's gonna do quite some damage to them. We see the Bastildons targeting the Wildwood Rangers, which is interesting because normally you see them target either Cav or the missiles. And you know, the Lizards are doing a good thing, which is moving up their infantry, because that means that the Glade Guards are gonna have a hard time moving up to shoot the Bastildons if there's melee involved here. Manticore here, I didn't even notice, it's totally after the Spellsinger of Life, so that's really not good for the Wood Elves here. That's some really nice sniping from the Manticore. On the front line though, as you can see, it's partially going to the Wood Elves, but Wildwood Ranger is going to come in here. Looks like Gorok is under fire. He does have a big physical resist and missile resist pop though, so this is not really effective shooting in him. There should be another target. That is quite a waste of missiles. Here Wildwood Rangers can definitely kill these King cohorts, but I'm not sure what is going on there. 11 Dryads are pushing through, but they're about to disappear, so gotta be careful. Some nice shots into the Blade Riders. The thing is, this game is pretty chaotic at the moment, but you know, the missiles are, most of them are still up for the Wood Elves. Oh, there was an attempted cast here. We see Drika moving up to fight Gorok, and some hits again from the Bastildons. Still both of them up, and the front line is right now. Saurus Warriors doing quite well here. More of them over on that side as well. So right now it's still pretty balanced, but the solar engines are starting to get targeted. A little bit risky what's happening over here. I wouldn't do this with like shoot Gorok, because he's kind of a small target ish. Yeah, targeting the solar engines is a better idea, as it's really much easier to hit them. You can see they're taking huge amounts of damage here because they're being shot at. So definitely they don't want to be shot at by Glade Guards. And right now balance of power should be going more and more towards the Wood Elves. Oh, and there's another big summon here, another Malevolent Dryad, which is going to be very, very important here. However, you know, spreading out the damage between 2 Bastildons is not the way, because they're still up at this point. So also technically they could be getting healed if the Lizardmen could actually heal. This King cohort here, which is really annoying, but it does get pushed away by the Eternal Guards. The missiles of the Wood Elves pulling back slightly because you know, there's engagements here. Fortunately, there's another Eternal Guard here to slow them down. Bastildon not in good shape. There's a Glade Rider onto this Bastildon. Now these Wild Riders will keep chasing off that Bastildon. One of them should move off to attack the Skink Priest though. That would be a good move. Spellsinger here is still alive. Looks like it's gonna try to... She's gonna try to slow down the Skink Hordes here. Bad move. This could do huge damage here. Just a little bit risky. Yeah, I feel like that was definitely an interesting cast. Yeah, that could have gone so badly there. Alright, so we do have the Manticore attacking Draika, and the Skink Chief here is targeting Draika, which is a good move. There's also a big Flock of Doom here, hitting 4 units. The thing is, Wood Elves have a lot of cap left, and Spellsinger is still being annoyed here, so it can't really shoot. Spellsinger could go down here if Gorok is on the chase, and he is. I'll stand your ground, which is unnecessary at this point, but could be a little bit of a panic move. Alright, so all the Rangers coming here to slow down Gorok. Well, the Skink Chief is under threat here as it is caught. The other Bastildon is being chased still by the Wild Riders, so it's never coming back. In fact, it probably will die. It's so low. Big problem here is though that... Ooh, that's a huge hit onto those Wild Riders, so they might start routing soon. They're very close to that point. Spellsinger's still alive. Some nice charges from the Glade Riders with spears, but this game's really close at this point. As you can tell, the balance of power is still very even, all things considered. Like 5 minutes and 20 seconds into this game, and it's even. So yeah, Skink Chief is definitely targeting the Spellsinger, so it's like the pew pew here. Eventually gonna take her down, I guess, but still. Ooh, that was an excellent hit actually from the Bastildon. Hit both the Spellsinger and the Eternal Guards. So this... I mean, that said, you know, the bounce power goes way more in Wood favor as that happens. Well, I guess they're taking out the Skink Priest the Beast here. Spellsinger of Life got taken out by the Skink Chief. The Snipe still is engaging here, but still. Yeah, there's Draika, there's more Wood Elf units. Gorok is still in play though, and this Legion of Chakra is still alive, but Blade Guards shooting away. They still have a bit of ammo, so they're gonna put on the hurt there, especially as they're shooting into the rear of the unit, meaning the shields don't really come into play now. Alright, so the Wild Riders here are getting shot at by the Bastildon, so that's helping the Lizards, but again, the Lizards really don't have enough at this point. Okay, so we have the Wild Riders actually ignoring that Bastildon, but there's another big flock of Doom here. Check a few units, but the Skink Priest the Beast is gonna go down. At this point, it's basically decided. Oh, the Skink Chief here won't be too happy about this engagement, that's for sure. And as it falls, there's more units coming in. It does actually take out one Wild Rider, but this is going to be it at this point. As the Lizards are all fleeing off the battlefield. Yep, it's still like deadly beast, but you know, this time around, what can it do when outnumbered by so many Wood Elves? And there's still a couple of Wood, yeah, it's on the field. The Skink Chief hasn't routed yet, but yeah, looks like it is going to right now. Where's Gorok still in play? I guess he's technically the Lord, so it's like 160 armor. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's that is quite something, though. Well, there you go. He's still trying his best. Okay, sorry about that. Had to pause, but it's not like it really matters. This is basically it. Yeah, I just had to pause right before the end of the battle. So there you go. Alrik Ral takes the first game in this series. Rather close game, actually, by the end, even though it didn't look like it. Draika with 1k value. Yeah, while the Rangers doing work here. Of course, the missiles just shot down so much of the Lizardmen. Alright. Lizardmen roster. Yeah, looking at the value here, not think they did too great. But You know, initially, so what the Lizardmen should do in this matchup is they need to push up the infantry far enough to the point that the solar engines cannot get shot at by the Glade Guard, and you could see the attempt from the Lizardmen here actually, but by the end it still wasn't enough. Like the Widows still got in range with their missiles in range of the solar engines, and that's really unfortunate. Because you want the solar engines to stay out of range. And the two skinks didn't seem to do much here, unfortunately for them. And yeah, 1-0 currently for Alrik. We'll see if it's going to be a 2-0 or we'll have a comeback from the PhoenixKing. And we are in with game number 2 of this best of 3 of Alrik Ral on Warriors of Chaos with the PhoenixKing on the High Elves, as you can see here. Let's take a look at the build, however. So we're gonna start with Warriors of Chaos. So again, Alrik Ral, since I suppose he's the person who sent in the replays. So we have Sartorial, the Eva Watcha. We see 2 Feral Manticores, an ROR Forsaken unit. This is the Demon Spew. We do of course have 3 Chaos Warriors with halberds somewhere. Oh no, my bad. Great weapons. We do also have 2 Chaos Marauders. We do have 4 Marauder Horsemen and then 2 of the Throwing Axes variant, I suppose. Yep. Yeah, there you go. And last but not least, a Hell Cannon. Now for the High Elves, we do see Eltharion. We have 4 White Lines of Grace. One of them is the ROR unit. We do have a Phoenix Guard there. We do see 3 Lothern Sea Guard, and one of them is the Shielded variant. Last but not least, we have the Everqueen's Court Guard, which is Sister's ROR unit. And I did forget the Dragon Princess, never mind. Alright, time to hit the play, and let's see how this pans out. Because already the Hell Cannon is targeting the Pure Main Company, so pretty good target actually. It's definitely a very good target. We did see a Soul Quench from Eltharion actually doing significant damage to this Hell Cannon already. White Lions here getting targeted. There's a little bit of skirmishing going on, and these 2 Manticores will definitely be annoying for the house, but already, yeah, looks like the Sisters and Lothern Sea Guards are trying to do work. Gonna be a cast here. Everything's Court Guards trying to dodge, but looks like they do end up failing. And Sea Guards are actually skirmishing the Marauder Horsemen, and you know, in prolonged fight they would actually win, but the Marauder Horsemen smartly pulling away here. They don't want to get shot to pieces. This Lothern Sea Guard here is going to end up winning this engagement. Eltharion is Plague of Rusted, but we do see another Soul Quench hitting the Hell Cannon and takes it down. So there we go already. Chaos loses a huge part of their army. Eltharion needs to run away from here though. Apotheosis and run, because he cannot take this fight, at least he shouldn't try to. Here we have some White Lions trying to fight here, but they're gonna go down to Chaos Warriors with great weapons. Dragon Prince is going through at this point, and I think they should turn around and help the White Lions win this engagement potentially, because if they chase here, that's gonna be a waste of time. Queen's Court Guards do end up dodging that, which is very, very good. Tharion is actually fighting here, so never mind actually, he's doing really well. I didn't think he was actually that good in combat, but surprising. Okay, so Sartorial is here, he's doing work. Dragon Prince is coming in as well. On the other side, we do see the Lothern Sea Guards. Ooh, this is really, really bad, because the Everqueen's Court Guards are now shut down. Now, Lothern Sea Guards with shields aren't in combat. Yeah, this is not looking so hot anymore. Looks like the White Lions here will win due to some support from Dragon Princess, and Eltharion the Beast taking out 2 Manticores 1v2. Phoenix Guards here is alive, which is huge, but the Everqueen's Court Guards are down. Dragon Princess is coming out here. Looks like they're gonna make contact with some Marauder Horsemen here, which is pretty good, but still, they're gonna start taking damage. They're Plague of Rusted, actually. Interesting. And now the Pure Main Company here is gonna get focused, and it's gonna take quite a bit of damage from that cast. Oh, actually, that was some nice pranker from the PhoenixKing, trying to dodge that just by moving his unit through. Chaos right now not looking so hot actually, in terms of the balance of power, but I think that's a little bit misleading. We have Dragon Princess coming in, they're gonna get some good hits onto the Chaos Marauders. Yeah. I don't know, Tharian's like really beasting it up more than I thought. Oh, that was quite some damage there. And right now we do have these Marauder Horsemen can really dish out the damage. Chaos Marauder's gonna get hit in the rear. Urban Company here might get hit unless there's a dodge. Yeah, this time there wasn't a dodge. Altharian's actually taking quite a bit of damage. He is really Plague of Rusted. Chaos Warriors here winning. Marauders as well. Dragon is here gonna end up dying. Here comes the fight, Manticore against Altharian the Grim. And Altharian takes out that Manticore. Backs power still so even. Oh, some London Sea Guards in play. Altharian coming down onto the Chaos Feral Manticore, and this is gonna make sure that it does die, but what's the cost gonna be thanks to the Altharian is popped? Altharian is gonna disengage from here as he should, but where's he gonna go? Well, he has Phoenix Guard support, so that's gonna help. And these units are winning, so probably Phoenix Guards and Altharian, that's what's keeping High Elves in play here, but yeah, this is gonna be another close game actually by the looks of things, but Hellcannon cannot do anything. The crew is just stuck there. It's just enjoying the battle as it unfolds. So now we do see Sartorial coming in. Finish off this single unit of Lana Sea Guards before Altharian comes in, but it looks like Altharian's coming in with a rear hit. Sartorial actually doesn't get the hit, but now he does. Phoenix Guard's coming in, so this is going to be huge at this point. If the Phoenix Guard here can do work, looks like this is a good engagement actually for Chaos until the Phoenix Guards come in, I think. So we'll see. Yeah, these Chaos Marauders will go down. Oh, that's actually going to miss, especially if the Phoenix Guards pull through here, as they are. It's getting really, really close. Lana Sea Guards, they're dying. Probably this unit's gonna... Yeah, it's still alive. Wild Lions here are alive, and they're just gonna wait here, sit here, and yeah, I guess get back their vigor. Altharian here needs to dodge. All the dodges here will be super important, and you want to make sure that, well, they should be presenting. Well, I mean, the one thing about Phoenix Guards is that they don't have a shield, even though they have high armor. So this point is really, really close. Looks like Altharian is trying to do something here. And he might be able to take out these Marauder Horsemen, but he's going to end up exposing himself slightly to get shot at by some Marauder Horsemen. Here's there's going to be an interesting charge. But yeah, that White Line unit is probably going to go down here as it's overwhelmed by so many units. But it's certainly going to go down. Is there going to be support here? Imagine there was a Soul Quench here. This would do so much damage. But you can see the balance of power go more and more in favor of Chaos. I'm not sure where Altharian is going. He's really trying to chase off this unit, and by doing so, just wasting a lot of time. The Phoenix Guard here needs support from Altharian. The Sartorial is coming through, and now Sartorial is disengaging. Going in again. So yeah, that's not good for the High Elves. And yeah, Altharian is really gonna have to dodge here expertly. Yep. But it's so hard to dodge against like shots from here, and from here though. So yeah, eventually he's not going to be able to dodge every single hit, obviously. But yeah, the Phoenix Guards, like that is the centerpiece of this unit right now. There's a big Plague of Rust though, so that's going to help other units cut through it that don't have that much AP, like the Demon Spew, I believe. How much AP do they even have? They have 60. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. But ooh, the shots onto Altharian are huge here. He should have been dodging more, but even if he were, like, what's he gonna do, right? So he comes in with a big hit onto the Demon Spew, but it's not really gonna be enough at this point. Yeah, like, you know, if these missile units didn't have any ammo at this point, the High Elves probably would have done it, because if they ran out of ammo some time ago, like before they shot down Altharian to pieces. Like if Altharian was still over like 1k HP, there could have been something done here by the High Elves. But yeah, this is again a fairly close game, as you can see here. Big victory for the Chaos. So yeah, so much value on, I was gonna say Altharian, but Sartorial. Well, Altharian probably has a bunch of value too. Wow, look at the demon spew. Well, yeah, they certainly took out the sisters. Marauder, horsemen, horse masters with huge value. Hell cannon, yep, wasted unit from the start. From the PhoenixKing, 3,100 on Eltharion. Alright, Eltharion. I love seeing you in combat, and you did an amazing job. Taking out the Hell Cannon, taking out 2 Chaos Feral Manticores, doing so much work with the White Lions. No, the White Lions didn't do so much. The Dragon Princes helped, and even they couldn't stand up to the task. So, interesting thing here is that, you know, the elite units of the Hiles here let down the army. So it's the Dragon Princes, it's the Arwar Sisters, it's also the Phoenix Guard. So the Phoenix Guard was alive by the end, but that was the problem, right? That was gonna be a nice place for Eltharion to sit in, because if Sartorial would fight Eltharion under Phoenix Guards, you know, Sartorial would be in a bad situation. But all these Javelin units, Horse Cav, Skirmish Cav, was doing a lot of damage. They were all doing plenty to Eltharion and to the Phoenix Guard as well, because it has no shields. Right, that's it for now. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And in social media, I'll see you all next time.